There was a time of light, a time of strength, a time where everything seemed to be possible. Until everything went black. In January 2024, I've lost the most important person of my life. My grandmother passed away, and she was like a mother to me. I fell into a never-ending hole of darkness, fears, and strange thoughts. During the biggest storm of my life, I met a Swedish woman, and she told me that grief is like waves. Sometimes you feel like it's finally getting better, until a big wave overwhelms you, and you can't breathe. Then the waves leave and come back, sometimes bigger, stronger. But with time, they slowly get smaller, calmer, and the storm turns into light. This amazing Swedish woman also told me about the Japanese art of kintsugi, which is believed to have healing powers. Instead of throwing away broken pottery, they fix them with a glue made of gold, and in the end, the broken pottery looks even better than before. Their scars makes them more complex. It gives them a deeper meaning, a different beauty. I used to be so much in love with the Nordic darkness, but after my grandmother passed away, I became so scared of the return of the night, until I saw them, until I saw the beautiful lights dancing all around me, until I felt this deep connection to the universe, until I understood how it is important to accept that she's gone. But I couldn't help myself asking, where is she now? The last thing this amazing Swedish woman advised me is to start knitting. She told me that it was very meditative and healing. So I did. I started knitting, and I couldn't imagine the best way to just stop thinking about life and death and all those very strange questions that kept running in my mind. Hey, it's been such a long time since I didn't talk to you. I chose this wonderful place, this wonderful lake, to meet you all again. I hope you have been great, doing great since all this time, and yeah. As you might have seen in my video, I struggled a lot for 1 year, and I feel like I wasn't really there during all this year. I I feel like I finally saw the light again in the summer, and before that, in my mind, it was just like a constant nightmare, I would say. And I was feeling that like a ghost, wandering in the dark without finding a way out. And it's crazy because I feel like for 6 months I didn't do anything at all. Like I didn't do any video or any photo. I didn't even photograph wild animals. I don't know, it went so fast. It's like a blackout. I feel like there is 6 months of blackout in my life. And now I finally find the courage to do videos again, so I'm really happy about that. It has been very hard to not feel shame, to not feel guilt. It has been, I'm sorry, I'm holding the camera because I forgot my tripod. I'm so sorry. It has been very hard for me to not feel guilt and not feel shame about this 6 month blackout. And now I finally come to a place where I accept it, where I accept that I've been out of this world and of my life for such a long time. And I think it's so important to just accept it like you would accept it for a friend. So if you accept that for a friend, it's like if it was your, now I start to think like I am my own friend. If it was like your best friend who was feeling so down for so many months and just wandering in the dark without doing anything special, you would tell them, you would tell her, you would tell him that they don't have to feel guilty and that they don't have to feel shameful about that. So I try to say that to myself also, and it has been very hard. I struggled a lot with that. But now I came to a place where I just accept it. It's like that. Sometimes in your life you will do many things, and sometimes you will just wander in the dark. And I think that's how it is. And I think also that stopping living in my van and settling in a cabin in the woods offered me so much more security, and it's much less adventurous, and it's it's much less intense, but at the same time it offers different possibilities and different ways of managing your life, and it brings a security that I really needed, that I still need, I think. And sometimes I feel like I miss so much being on the road, but at the same time I don't miss the feeling of constantly being lost that I was feeling when I was living in my car. So I still don't know yet if I will go back to a more nomadic life. I will just take it how it goes, and now I will just make videos of this cabin life. And we can see how far it goes, and we can see how things are going to evolve and change, because they always do, right? But I hope you will enjoy this new content. um I will try to post a video every 2 weeks, but it's going to be challenging. But I will try, and I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back with you here in this new chapter. A new chapter that is taking over on a real strange one. but this one is much brighter. It has to, right? It's not completely setting, but it's going behind the mountains, so now it will start to get dark. That's the thing with living in the mountains. Is sometimes it's challenging to see the sun if you live between mountains. So you need to go chase it. That's what I do now. I chase the sun. I chase the light. I wanted to share with you some memories of this summer. I think what helped me to finally get my life back was the wild medicinal flowers. I felt so connected to them, their healing properties, their spirit, their calm energy. Sometimes I feel like they are all ancient souls. I made a lot of remedies, tincture, drying flowers, white teas with yarrow, fireweed. I really felt safe around them. They brought me so much security. And they were a good excuse to finally go outside and just leave. This year was a very good blueberry year. I feel like there is nothing more meditative than being out and putting all your mind, all your focus and all your thoughts on foraging berries. Can you see all the mosquitoes? Oh my god. You need to deserve those berries. Look at all these cuties.